Good morning. Welcome to Journeying with Us through the Scripture. We are back at it again, still on Psalm 139, and we are on verses 14 through or 13 through 16. And this is a pretty cool part of the text and stuff like that. So it says this for you created my inward or my innermost parts. You wove me in my mother's womb. I will give thanks to you because I am awesomely and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, and my soul knows it very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret and skillfully formed in the depths of the earth. Your eyes have seen my formless substance, and in your book were written all the days that were ordained for me, when as yet there was none of them. And the baby is crying. So, what are we talking about here? Now we talked about earlier earlier in the text. There's a breakdown of it. There's a breakdown of it as far as like you form my inward part. You know my substance before my formless substance before it was put together. You knew me in my mother's womb. All of the days that were designed for me, or all of the days that were ordained for me, were written in your book already. Now, one of the things that I kind of take from that, I'm not too sure. There's two different views. There's one that's a predestination view, like God being the author, and every day of your life is already written down, and like he made it. The way that you are going is the way that he has made it to go. And then the other part, the other view is that okay, well, God is able. There is no such thing as time for God, so he is able to look forward in time to the decisions that you will make and then write those things down and stuff like that. Both of those views people hold. I don't know which one is true, but the point of it is that um, God is the one thing that is here is that God is intimately involved with every aspect of your life, from the beginning of it, the middle, and the end of it, and stuff like that. There is nothing that is outside of the frame or outside of the view of God. From the point from when you were in your before little Sagey came out of her mom, God was involved with making her in her mom and stuff like that. God was involved with that whole process until we got to see her and stuff like that. God was not a stranger to Sage before we got to meet her and stuff like that. And so and God and once she leaves out of her home and stuff like that and is on her own, God is still going to be familiar with all of her days and intimately acquainted with all of those days and stuff like that. So just that's the same for us. God is intimately acquainted with all of our with the entirety of our life. Now the question would be like, why do these bad things happen to me? We live in a fallen world and stuff like that, and people make bad decisions. And but why doesn't God stop those decisions from being made? God has given us free will, and He has allowed for us to make those decisions, and they work according to His plan still. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing that is a surprise for Him. He is going to accomplish His goals no matter what we do. Matter of fact, whatever we do is already accounted for in His plan. So this has been Apologetic. Sorry if I don't apologize. You guys have a blessed day.